but then sometimes you get some nice scenery to go along with that expensive property. Usually you see a lot of eye candy here. I have to try, so I can't look for too long. But if you see anything good, just let me know. I'll take a quick look. Now, Santa Monica, where it's a much nicer beach, they only charge $7 for all day parking in one of these big parking areas in the left that's year-round. $2 for 2 hours in a short-term parking lot. You will see a few cafes along the beach with red and white signs called Perry's Beachfront Cafe. One of those cafes can rent bicycles, also can rent segways. You'll see many volleyball nets along the beach. Beach volleyball is very popular here in Southern California. Many of the Olympians for that sport come from this part of the country. Sometimes they have volleyball tournaments here. They also film scenes of different TV shows here at Santa Monica Beach. Most notably, a popular TV show that was on about 20 years ago called Baywatch with Pamela Anderson and David Hasselhoff. Now, most of Baywatch was filmed at another beach about 20 minutes north of here called Will Rogers State Beach in Pacific Coast. But they did film some scenes from Baywatch here at Santa Monica Beach. They really do have Baywatch lifeguards here with red swimsuits, Baywatch boats. That's what they call the lifeguards here, Baywatch lifeguards. Sometimes you can see them driving around in their yellow trucks, and trust me, they don't look as good as they did in the TV show. Also here in Santa Monica, they still have a pier which we'll go closer to just in everything. Amusement rides, restaurants. Next to the pier, there's an aquarium. It's free to walk around the Santa Monica Pier. If you want to go on one of the rides, it's about $3 to $5 for each ride. On the Santa Monica Pier, they have some nice restaurants. It's an upscale Mexican restaurant, a seafood restaurant called The Lobster, also a Bubba Gump shrimp restaurant. Also on the Santa Monica Pier, there's a Ferris wheel. It's the only solar-powered Ferris wheel in the world, lights up at night. The Santa Monica Pier is the only pier on the west coast of the U.S. that has an amusement park. So I recommend you come back to Santa Monica on your own if you have a chance. It's a great place to come back to in the evening, the Santa Monica Pier, if you want to watch the sunset. Also at nighttime, the pier is lit up, lively. At the end of the pier is a place you can do some fishing. There's also a little trapeze street. You don't have to be a trapeze artist. And the Santa Monica Pier is also the end of the famous Route 66, America's main street, famous road to the west in this country. Route 66, it starts in Chicago, Illinois, goes west through Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, the great state of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and all the way to Santa Monica Beach, Santa Monica Pier, almost 2,500 miles, famous Route 66, a Route 66 in French. So if you want to take a slow drive across half of the country, you can follow the famous Route 66. And also the Santa Monica Pier, as I mentioned earlier, that's where they're going to finish the LA Marathon. Tomorrow starts in downtown LA and they run all the way to the beach. So very, very busy in this area tomorrow. That's a little look at Santa Monica Beach. Now the city of Santa Monica is pretty large. It goes about 35 blocks east of the Ocean Street.